Picture this. It's July 2024. My family and I are in rainy London. We are all big fans of the show, The Great British Bake Off.
Things are just running so smooth for me. This is actually boring TV. In it goes for 20... Where's the door gone? Oh. Oh, the door just has a cool oven, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, wow. That is so cool. 160.
Can you tell us about your flapjack place?
Started making it, had a breakdown. Bon appetit.
I find out that there's this place in London where you can do a Great British Bake Off type experience where you bake a cake in about an hour and a half and then it's judged. I am so excited, so I immediately tell my family and tell them we have to do this while we were in London. They all say, sure, let's go do it. We get there. We find out that the theme is safari cakes. I think, oh, I've been on safaris before, I'm from South Africa, I've got this in the bag. This is the beautiful cheetah cake that I make. This glorious gift from God cheetah cake places 4th. I get 4th. So, on the way home from our South Africa trip recently, my dad and I had 2 days in London together. My immediate thought was Nando's. My immediate thought was Nando's, but then I remembered the Big London Bake and how I was gypped and how I needed my revenge. So, I came back with vengeance and a plan. And the plan also did include getting Nando's after, but that's not the point. So, I go onto their Instagram and find out that the theme is beehive cakes. I immediately start coming up with an idea on my iPad.
So here I'm just sketching out the honeycomb that's going to wrap around the cake, and then I really wanted Winnie the Pooh to look like he's eating in the cake. So there's his little butt and there are the bees.
Then, since bees, honey, all coming together, I think the cake should be baklava flavored, which means it's a cinnamon and ginger cake with pistachios and almonds in between the layers. Now, since I am so incredible at being an influencer, I didn't realize that Vloggy, the camera that I use, that this is being filmed on, had a problem and it wasn't recording footage. And then it died. So the whole first beginning 20-30 minutes of the Big London Bake, no footage. All I have is from when I started filming on my phone. And some of it is vertical because I was using it for a TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you should. So please ignore the vertical footage.
So when you first enter Big London Bake, you're just greeted by this room and you actually have to walk through the fridge to get there. Isn't that so cool? And ta-da, you're at the Big London Bake. So here is the cinnamon and ginger cake batter. Then while the cakes were in the oven, we did 4 layers. I went over to their creations corner to get the pistachios and almonds to put in between the layers.
Now, let's get onto the footage that I got with my phone.
Vloggy died, so we're moving to this phone. So this is the honeycomb mold that they gave us, and I was just rolling it out over the fondant so that we could get that cool honeycomb texture that I was so excited about. See, there it is. And Sous Chef Dad was making the Swiss meringue buttercream for us. Look at him go. Then it was up to my favorite part, decorating. That was the fondant that I grabbed, and I just kind of started sculpting pieces like I said before, Winnie the Pooh's butt, because I'm not going to sculpt the whole thing if just his butt is sticking out of the cake. And I also sculpted some bees to go on top just to really push the honey hive theme. And my dad also helped me make some cute little flowers that you'll see at the final decorations. Oh, also when I was at the creations corner, I stole some jelly beans for my dad to snack on, so if you see him chewing away, that's what he's snacking on. Then we did a little base crumb coat. Here are some of our decorations for the top. And this is the finished product. I love how it turned out. Look at Dad finding the perfect spot for the cake and making sure not to drop it. But then we found the perfect spot, and now it was time for the judging.
I'll be taking a slice from each cake. I'll be asking you all your flavors and the reason why you chose to cut your cake the way you did today. If you don't want to cut your cake, that's absolutely fine. I don't have to. Is everyone okay not willing to cut their cake today? Everyone is okay with cutting their cake, yeah?
I don't know why I found this so funny, but at a certain point our cake was put off to the side and I was like, oh no, it's all alone. It's so sad. We did.
You guys, what flavors did you guys do?
So we did baklava inspired because baklava is honey. So I did cinnamon and ginger cake with pistachio and almonds in between the layers.
Really well thought out cake.
Thank you.
It sounds like it's from Dubai. The pistachio.
Yeah, exactly.
I love, I don't know if you guys can see, the Winnie the Pooh.
Well,
Chimney.
well, he loves honey, so he had to crawl into the cake and get it. Yeah.
Are you guys okay with this?
Yes.
I'll avoid.
Just don't cut Winnie the Pooh.
A very well thought out design, I must say. Very
Thank you.
well designed. Let's see your layers. We have some almonds in there. And also, I'd like to add on, this is the tallest cake we have today, which means that you've baked your cake very well. It has a really, really nice rise to it. So well
Thank you.
done.
And now it is time for the final verdict.
2 second place, 1 third place, and 1 first place. So I know before I begin the judging, you guys have had a really tough 80 minutes of baking. However, this part of your event today is going to be the one part where I need the most energy. Whether you're stomping your feet, you're screaming, you're banging on the table, I need a lot of noise. Okay? And without further ado, I'm going to announce my third place. Drum roll, please. Little bit louder for me. And then I'll do the second place in every line, right? So the first second place will be, drum roll, please. A little bit louder. So I'm going to need you guys to be extra loud that we're in the open studio. Okay? Without further ado, my first place winner who's going home with 2 solid rolls of slices. Yeah, that's what you guys do. Drum roll, please. Thank you so much. You can take them back to
This is the face of a winner, folks.
In the process of filming this video, I have also somehow cut my finger. I don't know how, but I'm not going to show because I don't want to get demonetized. Anyway, also, I don't know if you can see, but I have an audience member. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, my dad and I end up winning. Vengeance is restored. Balance is restored in the universe. See? I've won. And there was only one more review that I really desperately needed to know that it was a success.
So I packed up a slice of the cake and began my journey, which consisted of a train ride, which then took me to the underground, which then took me to the airport. Here is me on my flight leaving London off to JFK with the cake in tow. And my last leg of the flight of New York to Salt Lake City to my mom so she can be the final judge.
Look at that cute little bee. Okay.
That's pretty delicious.
Yay!
It tastes just as good as it looks, or just as great as it looks.
Aw, thank you.
Can I have one more bite?
It's your piece! It came all the way from London for you. Eat the whole thing.
No, just like a bite. Ooh, what's in the middle?
Pistachios and almonds, because it's a baklava inspired cake.
Wow, I didn't get that in the last bite.
Yeah, because it's a cinnamon and ginger cake with pistachios and almonds in between the layers, because baklava. Could you tell that I liked the baklava cake idea?
I just got a pistachio. Very, very yummy.
Thank you. My mom liked the cake, they liked the cake, I thought the cake turned out really well, and I did get my Nando's. I don't have footage of that because I ate it before I could remember that I needed footage. But it was very good. I had so much fun. I love doing those experiences, and I really don't care that I got 4th. I just did it for plot. But it's so much fun. If you are in London, please go to the Big London Bake. It is so much fun. You will not regret it. I go every time I'm in London, and it is so much fun. And yeah, they blast music, and it's just such a cool thing to do, especially if you like baking like I do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want me to bake more things, let me know down in the comments what I should bake. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another one. Bye for now.